Hey guys, happy Tuesday. God bless you guys. Come on in. Let's see. Hello. God bless you guys. Come on in. You know what? I ain't even took my shoes off since I've been home. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Come on, share the broadcast. Let's get these free credit gems tonight. Let's see. Hold on one second. Good morning. Oh, good evening. I'll read the old comment. Let's see. Let's delete these off. All right, come on in. God bless you guys. Go ahead and do me a favor. Take a moment and share the broadcast. Get your pen and your papers. I'm about to set y'all up something really, really good tonight. I have never, ever given out this much free information, but I want you to be ready for 2022. I want you to step into 2022 ready to dominate all of your goals financially, spiritually, physically. All right. So do me a favor, get your pen and your paper, tag somebody, share this broadcast to about 4 people, 5 people. Let them know if your credit score is below 700, you need to be on this live. All right. If your credit score is below 700, you need to be on this live. Matter of fact, let's stop right there. Let me send a message out to my text community real quick and let them know. If your credit score is below 700, you need to be on this live. No excuses. Hashtag no more excuses. Good evening, everybody. God bless you guys. God bless you. Hold on one second. Yes, if your credit score is below 700, jump on my live right now. All right. Bam. All right, guys. Sent that out to all my text community. There we go. Come on in. God bless you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, wherever you are. Hello, whoever that is saying, hey, sis, I can't see you. You got to give StreamYard approval. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I am ready to give out. Okay, I see who it is. Okay, hey, girl. I'm ready to give y'all these free credit gems for 2022. I'm not about to give y'all no little bitty strategies, all right? I'm really ready to give y'all the real deal. Matter of fact, hold on one second. I'm about to give y'all the real deal. And while y'all are grabbing y'all pens and y'all papers, let me find out where my credit book is. Because a lot of people have seen skyrocketing results from my credit book. Hold on one second. From my credit book. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Carnisha. Hey, Young Latanza. God bless you. Thank you guys so much for sharing. Hold on one second. Let me see where my book is. Mr. Somebody be messing with my stuff. Yeah, Mr. Somebody be messing with my stuff. They be putting my stuff somewhere, Mr. Somebody. Let's see, is this it? No, that ain't it. Where is my book? Anyways, if you haven't got the Power of Credit, 101 Hardcore Facts About the Power of Credit, make sure you get that book. Make sure you go to my website and get that book. Not only does it teach you guys about credit, but also it teaches you ways to invest in credit. It teaches you what to look for, how to dominate the banking industry. It teaches you how to dominate the credit bureaus, all that. So let's get started. If you got your pen and your paper, we're almost at 40. Let me get to 50 and we're going to get started. Hello, everybody. God bless you. God bless you. So listen, while you're coming in, go ahead and drop. What are your credit goals for 2022? All right. What's your credit goals for 2022? All right. I got the business credit guru in the house. God bless you, cousin. What's your credit goals for 2022? I'm frozen. Wait, I'm frozen. Let's see. Look on bookshelf in one of the drawers. Why is it not on my desk? I don't be understanding. I don't be understanding why my stuff ain't where I leave it. But y'all will hear that about that later. Y'all will hear about that later. All right, listen. Drop your credit goals for 2022. What are your credit goals? What are your credit goals for 2022? I want to see what it is. Drop the numbers. Drop the numbers. What's your credit goals for 2022? Drop what your credit goals is to purchase, your funding goals, how much money you need. Let's go to work tonight. I'm ready to work. I ain't worked in a long time. I'm ready to see some scores skyrocket from 300, 400, tomorrow 700. Listen, you about to get everything that I charge thousands of dollars to teach. I am about to give it to you for free. Don't y'all go try to start no credit business. All right? Because I'm going to comment on your post. I'm going to comment on your post. God bless you. Hey, Karina. Somebody said 800. That's what I'm talking about. 800. 800 plus. All right, 700 club. I'm with you on the 700 club. Let me tell you why I'm with you. Because in order to get to an 800 credit score, you gotta have. I am freezing a little bit. I don't know why, but I am freezing a little bit. In order to get to an 800 credit score, you literally need to have at least 12 or more years history on your credit report. And hear me. I want to talk to you guys about this because it's super important. A lot of people don't understand this. When you are building out your credit report, there are 5 factors to your credit report. All right. There are 5 factors to your credit report. Write this down. When you are really ready to dominate your credit score and you're ready to use that credit to turn that into funding, the whole goal for credit is to use credit to build and to turn it into cash, build wealth. Leverage. Credit was used to be leveraged. Credit was not designed to go into debt. All right. And a lot of people cannot get the benefits of credit right now because they've either never have been taught how to utilize their credit, or in the past they made bad decisions. And so therefore it's hard for them to get out of the ditch. Let me tell y'all something. It's so much easier for you to start with a low credit score and increase that thing so fast than it is with so much negative debt. But don't worry, get your pen and your paper. You need business credit. I'm going to drop about that tonight. But a lot of people are saying the 700, did this man say 900 club? Help him, Lord. A lot of people are saying 800 club. All right. 800 club is great. 800 club is great. If you want to get to the 800 credit club, this is what you're going to have to do. All right. You're going to have to check your credit age. Let's start at the beginning. All right. The 5 things that make up a credit score. Remember this. When you are looking to build your credit score, let me get my own pen because note takers are money makers. And sometimes I take notes for myself because it'd be really good what I be saying. When you are ready to build your credit scores, all right, you cannot look at the scores. Stop looking at the scores. All right. Who am I talking to? Stop looking at the credit scores. When you are building your credit scores, don't pay attention to the scores. All right. The scores are only numbers, and these numbers sometimes will throw you off. Let me tell you why. You will check one credit bureau and you at a 750. You will check another credit bureau and you're at a 725. You will check another credit bureau and you're at a 715. And then you are wondering why in the world your scores are different. Let me tell you guys something off topic, but can you tell me when the Wealth Conference is in Columbus? I lost my email. It was rescheduled to January 2022. You should have got that like maybe 3 weeks ago, Chandra. I'll write you as soon as I get off. So understand this. Question. Ask yourself this. Is the credit score that I'm looking to get, all right? Is the credit score I'm looking to obtain, is it obtainable? All right, because we got to make sure it's obtainable. You can't say you want an 800 credit score and you only have 2 years of age of credit history. Now, let's talk about this because a lot of people think that just because you have been having or using credit all your life or since you were 21, 30, or 40, you should have 20 years of history. That's not how it works. I want to walk you guys down, share this with 5 people. This is what I charge thousands of dollars for, but because I'm telling y'all this is so easy. Credit repair to me has really become old, honestly, because I've learned how to utilize credit to build generational wealth. And so I want to put many of you guys in position. Hey, girl, I want to put y'all in position for 2022. After you leave my live tonight, hear me when I say this. There is no more excuses, all right? If you put in the work, if you do what I tell you to do, you will never need credit repair again, all right? I'm telling y'all right now. You're going to go to a person, they're going to charge you thousands of dollars for, hundreds of dollars for. I'm going to give you the credit secrets, all right? If you're a business owner, comment number 1. I want to see how many entrepreneurs and business owners I got on here. because a lot of people have been inboxing me about how I'm able to drive my cars for free, how I'm able to buy cars in our business names. All right. A lot of people are asking me that. I want to tell you that tonight too. All right. How many entrepreneurs are on here tonight? I got a lot of entrepreneurs. How many entrepreneurs on here? I'm going to say in here. How many of you guys are looking to take your credit scores to build generational wealth? Whether that's invest in your business, whether that's invest in income producing activities, whether that's learning to leverage credit to build cash, or credit to cash, turn credit to cash. All right. Whether that's you're trying to invest in real estate, whether that's you're trying to buy some land, some property, or you're trying to get your personal credit to a place where you can really step in the big leagues with the big business credit people. All right. Now, I know a lot of people teach business credit from a lender's and a vendor perspective. All right. You got your gas cards, you got your Walmart cards, you got your Sam's cards, you got all these different vendors, which is great when you're building business credit. I'm going to get into that. But I want to put y'all in a position to get no preset limit Amex cards. All right. If y'all look at one of my clients, Apostle Kim Bino, she has been traveling the country the last month. Homegirl ain't even been back. All right. She was waiting on her Amex cards. I stayed up and I did my Amex strategy with her. She got 4 cards. She got the gold Amex Gold Personal. She got the Amex Gold. The Amex Personal Platinum. She got the Business Amex Platinum. She got the Business Amex Gold. Homegirl ain't even been home in a month. She done been about 6 countries, all on the power of credit. Let me tell you guys this. There are a lot of things, a lot of opportunities that we have available to us, but we got to do the work. All right. We got to do the work. What I love about Amex is this. Y'all know Navy Federal is where I go to invest in the car rental business. They're really big on giving you credit card limits and auto loans. All right. Quick plug, Bank of America. If you have a good business status with Bank of America, you can get up to 6 auto loans at one time with Bank of America. All right. That's just a plug. But what I love about Amex is you have the opportunity to get no preset limit cards, which means if you log in, you can basically step in a position that you can swipe your card for 100,000, swipe your card for 50,000, swipe your cards for 40,000. Now there are a lot of old school people who will say, well, you don't want to swipe those cards and go into debt. We're not swiping cards at the mall. All right. Hashtag no more of that in 2022. Entrepreneurs and business owners, if we are swiping our cards, we are swiping our cards to invest and build generational wealth. We are investing in some type of cash flowing income. All right. Don't just swipe. Now, you want to go shopping. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you, you don't want to jeopardize your business. You don't want to jeopardize your personal name. You don't want to jeopardize this, because once you get your feet wet and in the game, you want to keep capitalizing on opportunities. All right. So step 1, if your credit score is below, matter of fact, let me add this in here real quick while y'all typing. I see y'all typing. Hold on one second. Visit All right. I want you guys, at any time that you're on this broadcast, if I'm saying anything that makes sense to you, I want you to jump off and go to my website. Go to my website and go to financial resources. I got so much stuff. I got so much secret sauce on my website. It's ridiculous. All right. I got a lenders list that has over 100 different banks and lenders that shows you the data points for every credit card company, every bank, every auto lender. It shows you the business and personal, what the bank's computers are set to approve and deny, how many hard inquiries you should have to be approved, what the credit score should be, what business credit, what credit bureau they go up by. All this stuff is on my website. If you're trying to get in the Amex club and you don't have perfect credit, I got an Amex partnership strategy that shows you how you can enter in and get an Amex card. No preset limit cards being approved with bad credit if you just join with a partner. All right. I got the Navy Federal Credit Union $25,000 credit card hack. Lakeisha Webb, drop your client testimony in here real quick on last week, how you got your client from the strategy given approved for different Navy Federal cards. See, it's so many strategies, y'all, but we got to do the work. I just dropped the student loan strategy last week. Well, I'm sorry, this past weekend on how to get your student loans to a $0 balance, not deferment, because deferment continues to add interest, but how you can get your student loan balance to $0. They go back 2 years, and any late or missed payments within the last 2 to 4 years on your credit report will be updated to pay. And every 4 years, you just qualify for the program. Shouts out to my girl, Abigail Hines. She went through the whole process, and literally within 30 days, her credit score increased so much just by her doing the student loan strategy. You just cannot be in default. All right. Can't be in default. You can be in deferment. You just can't be in default. All right. It will work if you get yourself out of default, then apply for the program. But that's just a plug. Make sure you visit my website. Let's get started. Now, number one, if your credit score is below a 700, share this hashtag 5 people. I'm about to give y'all the sauce. All right. I'm about to, okay, shouts out to Lakeisha Webb. I got my client 4 Amex cards, no preset limit, gold and platinum, personal and business. Shouts out to her. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you for that. All right. Number one, if your credit score is below 800, below 700, the first thing you need to do is pull a 3-bureau credit report. Somebody drop that down, number one. Pull a 3-bureau credit report. Hey, sis, God bless you, Apostle Dupree. All right. Pull a 3-bureau credit report. Stop looking at Credit Karma. All right. Credit Karma will mess you up. Them jokers that have you thinking you balling, and when you go get a house or go apply for a car, they go deny you. All right. So number one, you need to pull a 3-bureau credit report. If I were you, I would go to myfico.com. All right. I would go to myfico.com. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my link. Wait a minute, because I can give you a discount. Hashtag stop right there real quick. Let me give y'all my smart credit link. Because y'all get a discount if y'all pull it from a smart credit. All right. Go to www.smartcredit.com/ambassadorscredit and pull your 3-bureau credit report discount price just by going right there. All right. Pull it, a 3-bureau credit report. This is why you need a 3-bureau credit report. All right. You want to print out your credit report. Listen to me. Do not look at it on Facebook. Don't look at it on no app, on your tablet, on your computer. Print your 3-bureau credit report out. I'm telling y'all, stay to the end because I'm going to take this video down. All right. Pull your 3-bureau credit report. You want to go and look at your name. Start with the personal information. Here is the sauce. All right. Here is the sauce. The FCRA law says, oh my goodness, I'm about to put y'all on game. Any account, anything that we find on our credit report that's not 100% accurate, not 100% timely, and not 100% verifiable has to be removed. It does not matter if it is your debt or not. All right. Let me say that again. The FCRA law says any account, anything, 100%, whether it's your name, your social, your date of birth, your address, your employer, your credit card, your student loan, your collection, your repo, your bankruptcy. All right. If any account or anything on your credit report is not 100% accurate, not 100% timely, and not 100% verifiable, by law, it doesn't matter if it's your debt or not. It has to be removed. All right. That's the law. All right. That's the consumer law. That's how we've been able to be awarded for removing over $2 million of debt from credit reports. All right. $2 million of debt by that law right there. I didn't do no scam. I didn't have to send nothing to say that this account is not mine. I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. All you got to do is find the error. There are 25,000 disputes processed every single day, over 25,000 at each credit bureau. Remember, these are 3 different credit bureaus, all right? Note this, out of 10 credit reports, 9 has errors, all right? 9 credit report. There has not been one person that I have told to pull their credit report and they don't have errors. Can y'all still hear me, see me? Somebody say something, all right? Now, you want to start at personal information. You want to start at the personal information. You want to look at everything. Hold on. You want to look at everything that's reporting on your personal information profile. You want to look at your name, all right? Your name needs to be accurate. If you are married, your name needs to have your married name, and you don't need your maiden name no more on your credit report. If you've been married over 6 months, there is no reason why your maiden name is on your credit report. Hear this. Collection items or debt collectors, they can only validate and verify debt by 3 identifiers, all right? The 3 identifiers, number 1, write this down, is the name. Number 2 is the date of birth, all right? Number 3 is the social or address. Stop right there. So in order to even connect a collection account, all right, in order to even connect a bankruptcy, a charge-off, or repossession, they have to legally verify 3 things about you to say that this debt is yours, all right? Now, hence, if your name is wrong, it doesn't matter what's wrong. If you got a middle name and they only got a middle initial, circle it, that's wrong, all right? If you've been living at your address for 6 months and they got any other address on there, circle every last one of those addresses, all right? That's an identifier. Let me tell you how good this is. I had a lady who had like 12 addresses. She had like maybe two to 3 collections, but she had a lot of hard inquiries. Here's the plug. We don't start, when I do credit repair, we don't start off saying the account is not ours, all right? That's not what we do. We professionals. We start off by looking at the report. We go by what the law says. So this is what we did. I did a personal information letter. And for those of you who need letters, go to BriannaAnderson.com. I have a whole package of nothing but dispute letters, all right? Letters. They already have the verbiage of the FCRA and the FTC law already in there, period. They already decked out. So we did a personal information correction letter. So when I got verification that her debt had, her account had been updated, the personal information had been updated, let me tell you what happened. I started getting these notifications that stuff was deleted. Stuff we hadn't even disputed. I didn't even dispute it yet. My team never even disputed yet. But let me tell you what happened. Evidently, these hard inquiries and these collection accounts were connected by the address. And because the address was wrong, because the address was outdated, and therefore they deleted the wrong address, that company and those negative debts could no longer report anymore. Y'all better hear me when I'm telling y'all. All right? That means there was no more identifiers. So you got to catch that personal information. That personal information section is your key. Number 2, check your employers. A lot of these credit bureaus don't have authority to call your employers. If debt collections are calling your employers, that's against the Debt Collection Act rule. They're not allowed to call you at your employer. All right. Number 3, if they got your old employers on there, you don't even work there no more. They super old. And here's another thing. When you apply for a job, and you fill out your W-9 form, it's stated in the W-9 that you have a right to keep your employment private unless it's just only the IRS. Why the credit bureaus know who you are? Why the credit bureaus know where you work at? Why debt collection companies know where you work at? Hence, circle that employer. I don't want none of my employers on my credit report. That ain't nobody business, right? So when you do a personal information fix, you're going to fix your name. You're going to make sure it's your full name, not no maiden names, all right? You want to make sure it's your updated address at least 6 months old. If you've been at that address at least 6 months, anything after 6 months needs to be gone, all right? Date of birth. You need to make sure across all three. This is why I want you guys to pull a 3-bureau credit report. Because when you pull a 3-bureau credit report and you able to put all 3 reports side by side, watch this. You go through each one and you just circling, because here this, these are 3 different companies. So you may have something that's totally right on this bureau, but on this bureau is totally wrong. That's why you can't go by these apps, because these apps will play tricks on you. Understand me? Understand this. These apps will play tricks on you. So you want to get the paper black and white, all right? You want to start circling everything that's wrong. If your date of birth is off 1 digit, that's wrong. If your social is off 1 digit, that's wrong. Stop disputing through Credit Karma. Stop disputing through Experian. Stop saying stuff not yours, all right? Stop saying stuff not yours. Let me tell you, I got so many people right now, they probably been a client with me for over 6 months and ain't nothing changed. Let me tell you why. Because they have disputed so much on their phone and through online apps saying this ain't mine, this fraud, this ain't mine, this fraud, that we got to work overtime to even get the credit bureau to look at a real dispute. We found the real reason why the debt is shouldn't be there, but because they've done this so many times trying to be fast, we can't even get them to take the lock off of their report, because now the credit bureaus have deemed them to be fraudulent. Now, if you're someone who's been doing that, please don't do it no more, because this right here is going to be really hard for you when you do it the right way. Understand this. You do it the right way, it's the right way. It's always the way out if you do it the right way. So, personal identification is key. Start there. Let's go down. So, now that you have your personal identification letter ready to go off, send your personal identification to the credit bureaus, every credit bureau, certified mail. Don't send nothing that's not certified mail. Let me tell you why. These credit bureaus will try to tell you that they ain't getting it. We ain't get your dispute. We ain't see it. You know you done sent it about 100 times, because I know I sent stuff off. We haven't received it. Oh, it must got lost in the mail. Oh, you must send. No. Certified mail, everything. Because when you send it certified mail, pay that little extra $1.50. All right. They have to sign for it. Once they sign for it, you're automatically notified that your package, your mail was received, and you had the person who signed. Because if they don't process your dispute, as I'm going to give you these steps, you can by chance get paid for them putting you and your disputes on hold. I've seen clients get a check in the mail because these credit bureaus are really crafty. Understand this, it's a whole industry. They make billions of dollars every year to report negative information on us. The more they start reporting, the more people scores start increasing, the less they stop getting paid. Hear that? Let me say that again. That's why you got to be real careful about your personal information and your responsibility as a consumer. The consumer laws govern us as a consumer. All right. If it's your debt, oh well. If it was your bankruptcy, if it was your collection, if it was your repo, oh well. You fell on hard times. We all fell on hard times. But the law says that the credit bureaus are governed by the FCRA, which means that they have a governing right to ensure that everything that's reporting about me has to be 100% accurate, 100% timely, and 100% verifiable. Let's get started. Let me get some drink. All right. So, number 1 is the personal information. All right. Number 2, don't send a letter saying this debt is not mine. That is not your first thing you do. All right. The first thing is the personal verification. The second thing you want to do is you want to validate and verify debt. Somebody comment that. You want to validate and you want to verify debt. All right. You want your debt to be validated and verified. Why? Because the only thing a credit debt collection company got to do is know that they can buy your debt from a hospital for $10. They can buy your debt from another debt collection company for $20. All right. Key. They can buy it and they can report this debt on your account now through the credit bureaus, right? And they got to pray that you pay it, or they come after you to pay it. The only thing they got to do is electronically submit this debt to the credit bureaus with your name, address, social, whatever it is. But the Collection Practice Act, let me pull it up for y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying. The Debt Collection Act, the FDCPAP. The FDCPAP. It is the Fair Debt Collection Practice Act. All right. The FDCPAP says that a debt collector may not use unfair acts or means to collect or attempt to collect any debt without having proper validation and verification of your debt. Y'all better hear me in here tonight. I'm giving y'all all the stuff. The FDCPAP, that it says that a debt collection company must practice 100% all of the means to ensure that they're not doing anything unlawful. What's unlawful? If I'm a debt collection company and I buy your information from a hospital because the hospital wrote it off on their taxes, so now that hospital is just selling the debt. Let's say I bought the debt, your debt. Let's say your debt is about $1,000, all right? And I'm the debt collection company owner. I buy your debt from the hospital for about $50. The hospital is going to sell me your $1,000 debt for $50 because they already wrote it off on their taxes, right? I'm the debt collector. I'm about to come after you for the whole $1,000 debt, even though I only paid $50 for it. Now, watch this. The law says that when you go to the hospital, HIPAA says nobody don't even supposed to know you was at the doctor. Don't know debt collection company. Don't know credit bureaus. That's a plug. That's a gem. If you got medical bills, if you got x-rays, CAT scans, hospital bills, this is a free plug. The HIPAA, when you go to the hospital and when you sign your name on the dotted line, HIPAA says you don't even supposed to know that I was even in the hospital. You don't even supposed to know I came to the doctor, that I had a checkup. How you even know this, debt collector? Okay, so HIPAA says that the hospital can't even give you all of my information. So basically, you only got my name and possibly the amount. Maybe a date of birth, but you don't have my social. You don't have my address. Watch this. Okay, that means when you as the consumer go to the credit bureau and you request a validation of this debt, that means the credit, you're not saying that this debt is not yours. Let's just say this. You're not saying, oh, this debt ain't mine. I don't know where this come from. That's not what you're saying. You're saying, I just want you to validate this debt for me. All right, that's all. Validate it. The credit bureaus are going to look at your validation debt request letter. They're going to go to that debt collector and they're going to ask them to validate and verify the debt. 3 identifiers they must show: name, social, proof of debt, and your signature on the original documentation to show that you owe this debt. All right. Now, hence, HIPAA, they don't have that. You never went to the debt collection company to the hospital. They ain't the hospital. So they don't have your signature showing that they saw you for a leg injury on such and such day for this amount. So basically, they don't even really have all the information. So they're going to report what they do have to the credit bureau. Then the credit bureau going to be on their job and they're going to delete it all. They're going to send notification to the debt collection company and say, we have found that you don't have all information or all validation to validate or verify this debt. Therefore, we are removing this off of consumer blah, blah, blah credit. And if you have proper documentation, please bring it back in the future and we'll be happily to review it again. That's how you get medical bills off. Stop saying you ain't go to the doctor. Stop saying the debt is not yours. All you got to do is say, validate this debt. Go to my website. I got a whole dispute package of letters. Matter of fact, let me make sure it's on there. Make sure it's active. I got a whole dispute package of letters. If you need letters, no problem. Because most of you guys on here are entrepreneurs and business owners, and I want you to stay to the end because I want to show you how to get your business qualified. But y'all, we got to get this personal straight first. A lot of us, our personal stuff is jacked up. Therefore, we can't roll with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? We can't roll with the big dogs. Let me make this active. This was not active. I'm sorry. Let me make this active. We can't roll with the big dogs because we don't have our personal stuff in order, y'all. And that's a no-no. We're about to get our personal stuff in order. All right, in order. So I made sure I put this on here. Go to financial resources and you'll be able to get the whole dispute package kit. Comes with all the letters that you need. All right. Now, that's medical bills. So I've shown you guys how to get debt that's connected to wrong information off, right? I gotta get my lashes did tomorrow. I'm having like a pamper me day tomorrow. I've shown you how to get any debt connected to wrong information removed. I've shown you how to get medical bills off. All right, let's go a little deeper. Now, step one was to, and watch this, that validation of that works more. They don't just work on medical bills. All right, you can send a validation verification to anybody on any debt. Let me just say that. All right. Now, the verbiage about HIPAA is for the medical, but you can do a validation request, verification request on any debt on your credit report. That's what you do. Before you dispute and say this not mine, I don't know where this come from, this fraud, this somebody else, validate the debt first. Have them to do a debt validation. That way you already know what these original creditors and these debt collectors have before you get your feet wet with these credit bureaus. To understand this, the credit bureau is going to be on their side anyway. But if you already know what you up against, if you got the secret sauce to understand what this debt collector got on you, then you'll know how to play your cards right. See, we just coming in disputing online. A lot of people don't read. When you dispute accounts online, if you look at the little letters, it says that you waive your right to a full dispute by law. FCRA law says anything you dispute by mail. By mail. Mark Brooks, you should have no hard inquiries, bro. What you got going on? You should have the 24-hour hard inquiry removal. You an ambassador client, right? You should have the 24-hour hard inquiry removal. Call them tomorrow. Get them inquiries off tomorrow. Matter of fact, it ain't 24 hours anymore. A lady told me earlier this week she bought it on a Sunday or Monday, whatever. Same day. She was notified on her app the same day of her stuff removed. All right. So let's get those hard inquiries off. If you got hard inquiries, I have a 24-hour hard inquiry removal strategy on the website as well. So let's keep going. So before you dispute, you're going to validate that. Now, this is what we want to do. Number one, you want to go. Here's the gems, y'all. Most people know about the 3 credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, Experian. Awesome. Now, you don't want to just know about them. There are other credit bureaus, which are third-party reporting agencies that give the credit bureaus information. All right? Like SageStream. Write this down. SageStream, LexisNexis, Innovis. These are your 3 bureaus, and you can say sometimes SageStream, LexisNexis, Innovis, and CoreLogic. All right. These are the ones they send on top of the credit bureaus. These are the ones feeding information to the credit bureaus. You know, you got foreclosures, they feed it. That's why you may not see it on your credit report if you move out like an apartment or a house and you didn't pay something or you owe them. It's not on your credit report, but when you go and try to apply for an apartment or something, you get denied, and you're like, why am I getting denied for this house or whatever, and it's not on my credit report because the third party agencies, they house information that's necessarily not on your 3 main credit reports. So what you want to do before you even start your credit repair process, you want to go to CoreLogics.com. You want to go to SageStream.com. You want to go to LexisNexis.com, and you want to freeze all of your reports. Step 1 is to freeze your reports with the secondary reporting agencies before you even dispute. Let me tell y'all why. Because whenever you dispute something, the 3 main credit bureaus are going to go to the secondary bureaus to validate and verify information. Those are who the debt collectors and all the original creditors are giving their information to. So if you freeze those 3 and you start disputing things on your credit, they're not going to be able to validate or verify even if they did have all the information, because now your accounts with the secondary bureaus are frozen. Therefore, nothing can be validated with the 3 main. Therefore, there's no proof that the debt is yours. If I were y'all, I will put every single family member you got right now on this broadcast. If I was you, I will put every single family member that y'all got on this broadcast. I'm gonna get to check systems. I just don't want to do it right now. I will put every last family member. If you're a good friend, I will put every last friend on this broadcast right now. I'm telling y'all, if you're not walking into 2022 ready, I don't know what else to do. The free to me is expensive. This right here is really expensive right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all right now, if I were you, I'll get your pastor on. I'll get your church people on. I'll call the radio station. I'll get the radio on. This is how we're going to break generational poverty right here. All 85 of y'all on right now. This is how, and remember, I'm broadcasting on multiple channels. So you may be on my personal and you may see a certain number. Then you may be on my YouTube. Then you may be in my Facebook group. So all of them are combined. I will get everybody on here right now. This is how we're going to break it. This is how we're going to break it. This is how we're going to tap into new ways to create income. This is how we all going to do economic elevation. It's right here. It's by taking these strategies and sharing it with people, not keeping it to ourselves. I'm freely giving tonight. I am freely giving tonight. I understand where God is taking me. I understand that I've had great success in the credit industry. I've mastered a lot. I've taught people how to start their own 6-figure credit businesses, and they're not even doing nothing with it. So I need to give this stuff out to people who I know are going to do something with it. I want to give this stuff out to people who want to make their dreams and goals become a reality, because understand this, poor and being poor, man, that day is over. I'm telling y'all, that season of being barely just enough, that 9-to-5 mentality of just enough, baby, you can make some money right now every second of the hour if you got your leverage together. Poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. No more poor living. No more poor living. Understand that, all right? So, step number 1, personal information fix. Step number 2, before we even dispute anything, y'all, we're going to freeze our reports with the secondary bureaus, LexisNexis, Innovis, and SageStream, CoreLogics, before we dispute anything. And understand this, if you've been on your phone saying this is not mine, if you're a client on here of mine, and you've been my client for over 6 months and you don't feel like you saw any results, I want you to pick up your phone and call the credit bureaus tomorrow. Because if you've been on your phone so long saying this ain't mine, this ain't mine, this ain't mine, and then you came to me, you got a lock on your account and we're trying to get it off. That's the whole thing. Understand this. We can't keep working backwards. Don't try to go the easy way, the fast way, which is the wrong way first. It's going to mess you up in the end and make it long. Just do it right the first time. Call them, verify who you are so they can take whatever fraud alert they got on there, take whatever lock they got off so you can put these strategies to work. All right. Poor. Passing over opportunities repeatedly. No more poor in this season. All right. So once you do that, all right. Once you do that, now let's dispute. Now let's dispute. You're gonna get your three credit reports back. You're gonna put them back in front of you, right? You're gonna get your pen in your hand. No electronic stuff. No electronic stuff. Put your pen in your hand. Let's look at these credit reports. And you're gonna start at the top. The first thing probably is gonna be your revolving accounts. This is your credit card accounts, all right? These are your credit card accounts. These are your Amexes, if you got credit card accounts. If you look at your revolving account and your revolving account says 0%, let me tell you something. You are already missing out of about 180 points if you have absolutely no revolving account. That's the fastest score I can increase. Is a person who has no revolving accounts. What? Man, please, I'm increasing you in 30 days. Okay. If you have nothing there, if it says 0, you need to inbox me. I got a trade line for you. All right. That's the fastest score to increase. Now, if you got something right there and your utilization is over 15%, you know, we used to say 30%, but we ready to go with the big dollars. We ready to start getting some real life funding. We need to be below 15% utilization. Every credit card, not the total. Each credit card needs to be under 15% utilization. All right. Each credit card. Now, real quick, let me do a recap. Your credit score is made up of 5 things. Number 1, payment history. Payment history is 35% of your credit score. Somebody drop that in the chat. Payment history, 35%. Now, here's the key. When we look at these credit scores, 850, that's high. 800 credit score, that's high. 700, that's booming. 300, that's low. 400, no, I don't look at it like that. Let me show y'all something. The highest you can have is an 850. The lowest you can have is a 300. That is only 550 credit points. That is only 550 points. You don't have an 800 point score. The score is 800. You don't have a 550 points. Here's the gem, y'all. This is the gem. You only have 550 points total to work with. I'm going to show you how they divide these up. That's why I say the key is in the report. 35% is payment history. All right? Do 35%. Do 35% of 550 points. 192 points. Really? 192.5. 192.5 points is how much is worth your payment history on your credit report. Let me break it down. So if you got a lot of late payments, if you got a lot of missed payments, and if your payment history is not 100%, you got points right here. Oh, let me tell y'all, let me say it easy so y'all hear me. If your payment history is 100%, that means you are using all 192.5 points available. All right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? That's a whole gem. Why is that a gem? Because if you got missed or late payments on your credit, why? Why you got missed or late payments? It's a way to get missed or late payments removed. Why you got those? One missed or late payments is worth about 5 up to 8 points, sometimes 10 points, depending on the type of account. All right. If you got like 20 lates, if you got like 10 missed payments, man, you calculate that's up. That's almost 50 points. Come on. No more of that in 2022. Let's get these late payments and these missed payments turned into paid. That's a part of the dispute package, letter package. If you want to do it yourself, that's fine. On my website, in the dispute package template package, it's a late missed payment dispute with the verbiage on there, with the law on there. Everything you need is already in there. All right. Number 2, 30% is your credit utilization. All right. These are your credit cards. So a lot of people come for credit repair and you look, really, you just got a lot of high limit credit cards or high balance cards, and you want to way around that. But you can't really it's so far you can go around that, because 30% of that 550 is 165 points. So out of 550 points, 192.5 is payment history. All right. 165 points is credit utilization. This is how you look. Don't look at the score. This is how you look at the points. All right. You want to maximize all your points. We don't want no point left behind in 2022. All right. So if you get all of your credit card balances below 15%, I promise you, you're going to reach at least 150. You're going to utilize at least 150 of these points. When I'm done with this, y'all, you're going to see why you can have an 800 credit score. The highest is an 850. You can see how you can get there. All right. I'm telling y'all. Drop fire in the comments if y'all receiving something. I'm telling y'all, because I've never done this before. I've never given out this much free information before, but I just believe 2022 is all about leveling up. And I just want to hear people tell me that they ready to level up. So I just want to give you the sauce. All right. I just want to give you the sauce to level up. So if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, y'all stay on here, because we're finna get to these $100,000 cards and limits in a minute. All right. Awesome. So number 3, 15% is your age. 15% is credit age. All right. Now, credit age is not you, how long you've been alive. All right. Credit age ain't how long you've been utilizing credit. No, this is how credit age is calculated. But before we do that, let's do 15% of 550. And if you got my book, y'all, it's in my book. All this is in my book. I don't know what my book is. But if you don't have my 101 hardcore facts about the power of credit, make sure y'all get that book tonight. I teach y'all everything. I teach y'all how to think like a lender, how to go into the bank and dominate and know what to ask for. I teach you how to dominate the mortgage industry. I don't know what my book is. But anyway, 137.5. 137.5. That's how many points is worth credit age. All right. Now, this is how credit age is calculated. Let's say you got one account that's been open 3 years. You got an account that's been open 6 years. You got a loan that's been open 4 years, and a mortgage that's been open 1 year. All right. So you got something that's been open 3 years, 6 years, 4 years, 1 year. All right. So this is how they calculate your age. This is how you know this, because they real messed up how they do it. But here's how you do it. They're gonna add these up. So you got 6, 14 years. So when they add all of these years up, if I got a credit card that's been open for 3 years, I got a credit card that's been open 6 years, I got a credit card that's been open 4 years, I got an auto loan that's been open for 1 year. All right. This is what they're going to do. My website is right here. It's scrolling across the bottom, BriannaAnderson.com. It's called the 101 Hardcore Facts About the Power of Credit. This is what they're going to do. If you got 14 years of these combined, why won't they just give us 14 years of history? But them jokers don't do that. This is what they do. They take them 14 years and they divide that by how many accounts it is. So if you somebody and you got like 20 accounts, and you got like 1 year, 2 year, 2 year, 1 year, 1 year. And when you add them up and they divide them accounts, guess what? It's negative. Let me see. Yeah, you lost my book. You did lose it. It was on my desk. It was here. You did. I know your tell. All right. If you have all these accounts and you ain't even got but like a year on them, you know what I'm saying? And they divide them up, your age is going to probably be like 2 years old. And in order to get 137, maximize 137 points, you need to have at least 6 years or more of history. All right? 6 years or more history. And if you don't have that, you need to see me, because we need to add a trade line on your report. We have trade lines that go up to about 30 years of history. No lie. So if you want to maximize it, you need more age in that particular portion or section of your credit score. We can increase the age. But if you want to maximize all 137 and a half of those points, You need to make sure that you got at least 6 years or more, 8 years or more. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right. So, number 4, 10%. 10%. 10% of your score is credit mix. It's called credit mix. All right. 10%. And so when you do that, I need to Google something real quick. Let me Google this. I want to show y'all this chart. Let me see, can I find it? When you I'm gonna have to pull it up on my computer. When you do 10% of 550, you will see that that's only 55 points. All right. That's only 55 points. I want to pull up a chart for y'all. 55 points is in credit mix. You can't just have all credit cards. All right. Sheena, you need to get started, boo, ASAP. We got this $500 special going on. You need to get in. Anybody trying to get in, if you don't want to go through all this, we have the $500 special for credit repair. I'm sorry, the business credit startup package where we do everything for your credit, your business credit. We set your business up. We set your DUNS number up. We get you top tier vendor accounts. We set your business score up for success. Only $500 right now. All right. I'm going to end it after tonight. Listen, normal price is like $1,000, $1,500 and up. So $500. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner, you want to do what we're doing. If you want to drive off the car with no money down, no documentation, no credit check, just come pick up. If that's you, you want to get Amex business card, gold card, platinum cards, you need to invest and get your business set up. All right. Get your business set up. Inbox me. I'm ready. Let's get you started. Only $500 tonight. All right. So 10% is only 55 points. Credit mix. You don't need to just have all credit cards. All right. You need to have credit cards, which are revolving accounts. You need to have what's called installment accounts open. That opens up another section of your credit report. That opens up another section of your points. If you just got all credit cards, you're missing out about 55 points because you don't have anything else open. So installment accounts, of course, they're like auto loans. They're like home mortgage loans. Well, mortgage is kind of like separate. But also you can get an installment loan with your bank. You can go through Self. Matter of fact, I'm going to post in the group a lot of different links that you can add yourself. You can go through Self. Self has an installment loan program where you pay them like $20 a month. They're housing this money for you, and they're reporting an open installment account on your credit that you're paying it on time every month. And at the end of the year, 2 year, however you set up, you can you're going to get that money back, but you're going to have built your credit score just by utilizing that Self installment account. That's a gem. All right. That's a gem. What if you already have a DUNS number and stuff? Can you all help with everything else? Yes, absolutely. Everything else we can assist you with. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Christina. Love you. So 10% is credit mix. Open up other parts of your credit report. Don't just have all credit cards. All right. Have some installment accounts. Go to your local bank. If you want to get an installment account with them, go to Self Lender. They do installment accounts. If you need a credit card and you can't get approved for one, we have our own credit card. It's the Ambassador's Credit Builder card. Inbox me. I'll send that to you. You make payments to that. It's a secure card, and you're gonna get that money back. You can only spend what you use. If I were you, I only use it for gas. Pay it back every month and benefit off of it. You hear what I'm saying? This, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is how much if you have everything for your business. If you have everything for your business, it's still $500, only because the normal price is normally $997 up to $1,500. If you already got an EIN number, DUNS number, that's fine. The real work is getting the scores up. The real work is getting the vendors, and that's really what you're paying for. The other stuff is really free, so it's still $500 technically. So the last thing, number 5, 10%. So we did 35%, 30%, 15%, 10%. This is the last 10%. All right. The last 10% is card inquiries. All right. You should not have no more than 3 to 5 hard inquiries every single year. All right. No more than 3 to 5 hard inquiries every single year. And if you got any hard inquiries and your credit score is not at least a 700, you don't even want those. go to my website and get the 24-hour hard inquiry removal. Let me say that again. If you don't have a 700 or plus credit score, you don't need to have no hard inquiries. Let me tell you why. Because when you start applying for stuff online, data points and banks and lenders, their systems are already set to deny you if they see that you have a certain amount of hard inquiries within a certain time frame. For an example, let's say you went to one credit card, they denied you. You went to another credit card company, they denied you. My bankruptcy removed my self account. Can it be added back? It was paid in full. Yes, you can just call them and add it back, love. Absolutely. So, do you have a special for person? Do you have a special for person and business credit? Yes, we do. We do, Sheena. Sheena, I think I inboxed you that personal credit special. I still honor that for you, girl, because you my girl. Send me a bag or something. Send me a bag. Look, okay, I got to finish this, y'all. If your credit score ain't a 700, you don't need any hard increase, okay? Why? The banks will automatically deny you. Lenders, the system, without a person even looking at your credit or your application. There are things called data points. Data points is what's set to deny you. The secret lenders list on my website, it has the data points. Let's look at an example. Let's say you're trying to get approved for Amex, American Express. You ain't trying to get the platinum and the gold. You just want the everyday business card or everyday personal card. If you go to the lenders list, it's going to tell you look at this particular card name. It's going to give you the benefits and the perks of the card. It's going to tell you that American Express for this particular card only pulls from Experian, and you must have a 680 credit score. This is an example. No more than one hard inquiry a year. That's a data point. Now, you may think you got a 700 credit score, but if you got so many hard inquiries, and you may have a 700 on TransUnion, a 700 on Equifax, or let's say you got like a 680 on them, but on your Experian, you had a 640, you may think you good. And so you may go and apply and you may get denied. Why? You didn't know the data point. You didn't know what that system was set to look at. Banks don't all look at all three credit bureaus. They're not going to pay every credit bureau, all three sometimes, to check your stuff. They're going to use one or the other. You want to know the data points. No more unnecessary applying for stuff in 2022. All right. Hashtag no more unnecessary applying for stuff in 2022. We ain't doing it. We are only applying for stuff that we know we're going to get approved for. We walking in knowing we're going to get approved. I don't have to fill out nobody application with fear. Lord, I got to wait to see them. They going to get approved. I don't even fill it out if they don't meet the data points, because I already know that's going to be another hard inquiry. That's going to be another point taker. There's going to be another ding on their credit report. Why waste our time? Why waste our time? So if you notice, 192.5, 165 points, 137.5, 55.55 equals 550 points. That, my guys, is your credit scores. If you want to look at it the easy way, if you want the easy way of how to determine your credit report and your credit scores, 550 points. Stop looking at how low it is. Stop looking at how high it is. 550 points. Broken down into 5 categories: payment history, credit utilization, credit age, credit mix, and hard increase. Any questions? Who got questions before we continue this? This is so good. I'm blessing myself. I am blessing myself. Clarification question. Hard inquiry removal only works for accounts that you were denied for. Correct. If you have an open account with that credit bureau, with that company, you don't want to get that removed. The only way you can get that removed, watch this, if it's more than one. Sometimes they'll put duplicate hard inquiries on your credit. So let's say if I applied for Navy Federal tonight, and tomorrow I wake up, I got 3 hard inquiries from Navy Federal. All right. I can get 2 removed and keep 1. But for any hard inquiry that you didn't get approved for, there is no open account on your credit with that particular account holder. You can get those removed. Yes. Let me put my guys on. If creditor reports late payments, do you pay creditor off or dispute late payments? Okay. If your creditor, if that account is still open, You want to go if you've asked them for a goodwill directly with that creditor and they denied your goodwill letter, you want to go directly to the creditor. All right. What would you, when you say, do you pay the creditor? What do you mean? Because if that account is closed, technically you can't pay them anymore. But if that account is open and you're not going to continue being late or missed payments, you definitely want to go to the credit bureaus. Anything with more than 2, go to the credit bureau, straight to the credit bureaus, period. All right. Anybody else got any questions about what we went through so far? Because I'm giving y'all the sauce. Ain't no more excuses in 2022. The next Anderson Wealth Summit we do, I need business owners and entrepreneurs sitting at the table where we can discuss how we can go by neighborhoods. I don't want us to have this same personal credit issue, right? Y'all, I'm telling you, it be irritating me because it be so many deals and opportunities that just come in my lap. And I don't be having people to share it with. I don't be having people to get the bag with because it's personal credit issue. We ain't got no leverage. No, credit is my number one investor. It's my best partner. It's silent. She don't talk back. She don't say nothing. She be ready to go when I'm ready to go. That's how you want to be. All right. So before we go further, let's recap real quick. So, number 1, personal information fix. Number 2, you want to freeze all secondary bureau agencies. All right, you want to freeze all secondary bureau agencies: SageStream, LexisNexis, CoreLogic, and Innovis. All right. Next thing you want to do is you want to calculate what's jacked up about the report. You want to look at those 550 points. You want to look at 5 different sections of your credit report, and then you want to see how you can improve what section. Go section by section. Don't go all over the place disputing this ain't mine. Just go section by section. Start at the payment history first. Then work your way to the credit utilization. Then work your way to the credit age. Then work your way to the hard credit. Then hard increase. Then work your way to the credit mix. Do tactical, simple steps. Simple steps. All right? Simple steps. Now, when it's time to start disputing and you put those credit reports back in front of you and you start going through, remember this: everything on your credit reports have to be the same all across the board. All right? That means if this account is open on all 3, or if it's open on 2 and not on 1, that's fine. But if it's wherever the account is open, all of this information must be the same. So let me give you an example. If I open up Navy Federal Auto Loan of March 2020, every credit bureau that has that Navy Federal account on there needs to stay March 2020. Now, let me show y'all how this is a powerful gem. What if you got a charge off? All right. Let's say you got a charge off or a repossession, and you looking at your credit report. You open up the account March 2020, but experience say you open up in April 2020. Everybody else got it right. All right. Then the date close is wrong because they came and got the car, you gave it back or charge off, whatever, this date, but they got this date, or the account been closed. They still report negative information every month. You're trying to find out why. All of these are errors. All of these are errors, guys. Hear me. This is what you're going to do. You're going to look for the errors. All right. Everything needs to be the same across the board. Let me see. Can I pull up something? I want to pull up a dummy report real quick. Y'all got time? Y'all got time to look at a dummy report real quick? Let's see. Y'all got time tonight? Let's see. I got time tonight. Let me see. Do y'all got time? Let me pull up a credit bureau report real quick. With the verification of medical bills, do you have a follow-up template to send after they verify? They can't verify that. Ain't no follow-up. For medical bills, it shouldn't be no follow-up. If the credit bureaus come back and say that they verify the debt, the credit bureaus are telling a lie. They can't verify a medical bill. HIPAA violation says that hospitals, if that's the case, you better go sue the hospital for millions. And Google it. People have sued the hospital for millions of dollars with their personal information getting out. If I've never seen a credit bureau come back and say that this account was validated unless you did it through your app on the phone. If you're doing this by paper mail, they're going to follow the law. If you doing disputes by phone and online, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it be computer systems that go through that. You have to do it by paper mail. I'm telling y'all, it covers paper. FCRA said by law says that anything not proven 100% accurate, verifiable, validated by mail. By mail. Shay says she got time. All right. Let me pull this up real quick, y'all. Give me a second. I'm going to show y'all something. I want to show y'all a jacked up credit report. I want to show y'all what to look for so you guys will know when you print out your credit bureaus what exactly you need to look for. Okay. And while we on here, y'all, don't listen. Go to my website and get whatever you need. Get whatever you need. I have 2 late payments from the year 2016 still on my credit report. How long does it stay on my credit report? It's going to stay on there forever. So until you get those turned into paid, that type of history will always stay. It may not negatively affect you right now, but those little ding marks are going to stay on there until it's changed. Okay. What is this lady's name? One second. Let's see. I got so many credit reports. Okay, y'all, drop y'all questions in the chat while I'm going through this. Who's ready for 2022? I'm just trying to find out. I'm ready to sit at some new tables. I got some deals. I'm just really ready to sign some papers. I need to find, what is her name? Let's see. Okay, here go one. Yeah, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Okay, y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know this lady. She don't even be on. She ain't even got no Facebook page, and I'm not gonna show you guys her personal information. But y'all ready? Somebody said I'm ready for 2022. Yes, I'm ready too. I'm ready too. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I want to show this. All right. So y'all should be able to see that. Y'all should be able to see that. Yes. Okay. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Let me log on real quick. Okay, yeah. Y'all see that. All right. So let's start at the top. This is a 3 bureau report. All right. This is how a 3 bureau report looks, guys. It has everything side by side. All three. All right. Now, let's start at the top. I want y'all to look at this real quick. So her name is already wrong. All right. Look at this. This is a person. She's not a client of ours anymore. She started with us early in this year, and it was so easy to get her stuff clear because all of our stuff that we needed to do was right here. This is wrong. All right. Y'all see the name that's wrong, information that's wrong. Let me see y'all in the phone because I can't really see y'all here. Let me log in so I can comment with y'all. Okay, now I see y'all. Words are small, need binoculars to see it. Oh my goodness, let me increase it. So funny. Is that better? Can y'all see that better? Let's see. There we go. All right, that should be better. So if y'all notice, they have multiple names. right? They got Laura Ann Love, Laura Baldwin Love, LaQuante Love. All this is errors, y'all. Listen, date of birth, 10/31/1970, 1970. That's an error, okay? Current addresses. Look at this. Those were okay. But look at all these previous addresses. I asked her how long ago was she living in these. She said like 10, 15 years ago. All right. They shouldn't have no employer information, period. So this is where you start. You're going to start here at the personal information fix. All right. You're going to start at the personal information fix. It's so important, y'all. If you notice right there, look at all the errors. All right. When we validate it, will all reports have to remove it or just the one that is wrong? When you validate it, you have to send a validation letter to every bureau that is wrong on. Because remember, these are 3 different credit bureaus. All right. These are 3 different credit bureaus. So you have to actually, how long would the business special be? Inbox me, LaShawna. Let's get you started for payment plan. Let's do your payment plan tonight because it's going to end tonight. Okay. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner here, it's absolutely no reason why. Absolutely, hear me. No reason why you are not invested in building your business credit, period, or personal. You can do personal yourself, but your business, I'm telling you what I know. You want to put your business in a position where it wins, where it wins, where it wins. I'm telling y'all, don't go ahead and do it tonight. Rearrange your money. Do what you got to do because I will not go this low next year. Next year, my lowest package offer is $49.97. Nothing else lower than that. Get in position $500. That's it tonight. All right, that's it. And then I'm giving you all the personal credit repair system right now for free. For free. Let's go. All right. So if you guys can see this, all of these are errors on her credit report. All right. Yes, Elisa, you can. All of these are errors on her credit report. All right. Let me go down a little bit. Let me show you guys something here. Now, when you start looking at the 3 bureau credit report down here, that's why I say you see how these are all together. Now, you see how Experian doesn't have anything right here reporting for this particular account. It's okay. That means that this company don't have an account with Experian, so it's fine. But the information that's reporting, it needs to be the same. All right. The account number needs to be the same. The date open, which is wrong. This say 5/1, this say 5/13. That needs to be the same. All right. Last reported. These 2 dates are wrong. Now, this is what happens. This is a good standing report. See how I say, okay, 30 days late, 30 days late. If this was 100% or something was really bad about this account and I was a credit repair person like I am, I would get this whole account removed just because of this bad information. But if it's a good account or if the age on it is really good, because see, she opened this in 2014, so I don't want to jeopardize her age because this is what you can do as well. You can start getting accounts removed wrong and you're going to see your credit score drop. Why? Because accounts build age history too. Even negative accounts build age history. And if you take the wrong accounts off, you're going to watch your score drop. So you got to play it real careful. What I would do is not tell them to particularly remove this account because this stuff is wrong, unless it was a bad account. I would just tell them to fix this information. And as a courtesy of the things that I found wrong, turn these late payments right here into pay. That's what I would do personally. All right. Let me take this brand thing off so y'all can see this all the way. That's me. That's what I would do personally. Because remember this, the whole goal is to make the credit report better. Right? The whole goal is to make the credit report better. The whole goal is to make sure that you're benefiting off of it. You don't just want to take stuff off. You really want to get it right. All right. You want to get it right. So that's key. So that's one something we done found wrong. Let's go to the next account. This is a student loan education. So these dates are good, but this one is wrong. All right. Check the balance. Check the high credit, which is how much initially they gave her. Make sure the status is current. last reported. This is a problem. All three of these are wrong. How could you get paid from this account if you were to sue them? Let me tell you how. Let's say you was going to get a house, and the people at the house, the mortgage people, they say you late. You're late on your student loan payment. We can't give you the house. And you're like, I'm not late. I paid my bills. I paid my bill. What's going to happen? They're going to look at, you're going to go to that 3-bureau credit report, and then you're going to go to the credit bureaus, and you're going to be like, why are you showing, let's just say they're not looking at let's say they're not looking at 5-1. Let's just say they're looking at TransUnion. They're looking at TransUnion. And you're going to be like, wait a minute, I paid last month. Why are y'all showing that I last paid January, February, March, April 30th, and I paid in May? That's an error. You could possibly sue them and get paid for that. Only because this is a federal account. This is a federal account. Everything must be showing right. All right? And that's like they're telling you, it's like you say that you ain't made no payment. And that's bad. That could jeopardize you buying the house. That's a consumer law that's being broken. All right? Here's another student loan. Let me go down to some collections. Again, if y'all are on here, y'all got student loans that y'all need to get y'all balance to $0. Make sure you visit my website for the student loan strategy. All right, let me go down. She had a lot of student loans. I think she was like a doctor or something. Okay, I see 100 of y'all inboxing me. Y'all give me a second. Hold on. Oh, it's a lot of accounts. Okay, let me go down. I don't think she had no collections, and did she? No, she had all installment accounts. So, but you guys get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you want to pull a 3-bureau credit report right here. All right? You want to pull it right there. That's going to give you the ability to see everything hands-on. Yes, you can get the payment plan. That's going to give you the ability to see everything hands-on. All right? Now, let's go back to the disputing part because I got to go, y'all. It's almost 11 o'clock. Before you dispute, make sure you freeze the secondary bureaus. All right? Before you send anything off, you're going to do a debt validation letter. Validate it, ask for verification and validation of the debt. You're not disputing saying the account is not yours. None of that yet. We don't want to do none of that yet. Here's the next step. Here is the sauce. All right? If they come back and say, matter of fact, on your debt validation letter, this is what you're going to do. You are going to backdate the letter 2 weeks. Oh, gosh. Hold on. You're going to backdate on that letter because remember, all letters has to be dated. You're going to backdate that letter 2 weeks. So let's say if you want to send a letter off tomorrow, all right, you want to send a letter off tomorrow, which is the 15th. On the letter, you're going to date the letter December 1st. Let me tell you why. When you're sending these letters to the credit bureaus, they have to go through a scanner system, all right? They have to go through a scanner system. Where do you get the 3-bureau report? You can go to myfico.com. You can go to smartcredit.com/ambassadorscredit to get a discount if you want to pull a 3-bureau report. If you want to get a discount, go to smartcredit.com/ambassadors with the S credit. Now, you want to backdate it 2 weeks. This is why, because they're gonna scan that in the system, and when they scan that in the system, you don't want your letter taking all long time. We ain't got time to wait. This is the 2-week method. This is the fast method, because when that scanner scans that paper and it's backdated 2 weeks, they're going to put your paper and scan your file in a high alert section, which is going to make your process faster. They're going to process the dispute faster. They're going to review the letter faster. That's why you want to backdate it 2 weeks. You want to backdate that thing 2 weeks. All right. I hope y'all took notes. Note takers or money makers. I'm about to take this live straight down. Okay. Straight down. I hope y'all took notes. I've given y'all the sauce. All right. Once you backdated 2 weeks and then you found out that there are errors for real on the credit report, not you just playing around, You want to go to the CFPB.com the same day that you send this dispute off certified mail. You're going to go to the CFPB.gov, all right? CFPB. A lot of people don't even know who these people are. I'm giving y'all all the sauce. Let me share my screen. You want to go to the CFPB.gov. This is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, all right? These are the people who are on your side. This is who governs us as consumers, and this is who governs the credit bureaus as the credit bureaus. So let me show y'all something real quick, because you're going to submit a complaint. I'll walk y'all through that, but I just want to show y'all how many complaints are out there right now. Let me go to it. How many complaints are out there right now by state? A lot of y'all in here, y'all from Georgia, right? Georgia has right now 76,000 complaints. And the main complaint with the highest volume, if you look, is credit reporting, credit repair service, or other personal consumer reports. Incorrect information on credit report. That's the highest complaint volume. See, that's why you don't have to say this account not mine, because they already know credit bureaus jacking stuff up. All right. They are, yes, my girl Catherine. Shouts out to my girl Catherine. Catherine, drop your testimony, girl, from the Amex plug for me, girl. Drop your testimony. Shouts out to my girl Catherine. Listen, you say you in Florida. Let's look at Florida. Florida got 143,000 complaints. Incorrect information on credit report. Credit report. Listen, they already know that the credit bureaus are jacking stuff up, right? So we don't have to go in the back door. We ain't got to do no scam stuff. None of that mess. All we got to do is do it and do it right, do what works, and we're going to get the results, period. We're going to get the results. So the same day you send your letter certified mail, not the personal information, but the dispute, the same day you do that, you want to go to the CFPB.gov and you're going to submit a complaint. This is why you need the do-it-yourself credit repair e-guide on my website. Everything I went over tonight, y'all, everything that we do with our clients is in that guide. The do-it-yourself credit repair e-guide. Everything is in there. Everything that I can do for you for business credit is in the Building Business Credit Reloaded and Funding e-guide. Every single thing, from the vendors, from the credit trade lines, to the credit reporting act, everything is in there. Everything, I love you, girl. Everything is in there. All right. Don't sleep on yourself. Christmas, I ain't buying no presents, toys for people who grown. I'm giving them credit stuff. I'm giving them financial literacy. I'm sending them ebooks. I'm sending them books. I'm printing out books. I'm shipping them off. Nobody needs to not have the sauce in 2022. We all need to be winning. Respectfully, financially. Understand me. We all need to be winning. We can't keep being around here making people rich off of us because we passing over opportunities repeatedly. All right. Now, what you're going to do after you do that CFPB complaint, you're going to let them work. You're going to upload a picture of the certification of the certified mail. When you send that, that's why you got to send the certified mail. Don't try to be cheap. Send that stuff certified mail. Get a copy of that certified mail slip. Take a picture of it. Upload it. Y'all see why I charge what I charge for credit repair? This ain't no easy work. Take a picture of it. Upload it with the CFPB complaint. Let them know that you have been telling the credit bureaus that you found inaccuracies on your credit report, and they're not really moving fast enough to make it happen for you. And so you're tired of waiting. This is against the law. You are a consumer. Please speed this up, research it, handle it now before you take attorney action with the Attorney General office. Boom. That's what you say. And that whole script is in the Do-It-Yourself Credit Repair Guide too. Period. They're going to say, oh, you talking about going to the Attorney General office on us? Oh, you talking about suing? Oh, yeah, let me process you. Let me process you. Oh, you sent certified mail and you uploaded a copy showing that you got proof that they got it, and they still saying they didn't get it. They still ain't respond back in 30 to 45 days as the law says. Oh, yeah, let me process y'all. Because you for real. You put the Attorney General office, you put code 4606C in. Let me show y'all one of my letters. Let me quick. I don't play. My letters are top notch. These ain't no basic letters. These ain't no this, that ain't my type. No, my stuff be the real deal. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. I'm going to share with you guys one of my letters. And I got to go. So I just gave y'all the whole sauce. Literally. The whole sauce. Let me share my screen with y'all so y'all can see this one right here. Window. Okay. So it would not let me share. Why not? It won't let me share this. Let me see why. Upload files. Oh. I always find a way. Here we go. Okay. Okay, it's processing. All right, have y'all enjoyed tonight? I ain't gonna put your comment on my. I'm not even gonna put your comment on my podcast. Okay, let me share this. So I got my friends on here, y'all, from my workout Saturday. Let me take them off. Y'all bet y'all be like, who is that? Okay, can y'all see this letter? Because it looks real small to me. Let's see how can I make it big. Okay, I don't think y'all can see that, but anyway, let me just read it because I really don't think y'all can see that, so I'm gonna read it for y'all. It says, "To whom it may concern, this letter shall serve as formal notice of my intent to file a complaint with the FTC due to your objectionable disregard of the law. As indicated by the attached copies of letters and mailing receipts you have received and accepted through registered mail, my dispute letter dated, as well as my follow-up letter dated. To date, you have not done your duty as mandated by law. Your non-compliance with federal law is unacceptable. Your disregard for it contemptible. Rest assured, I shall hold you accountable. Federal law requires you to respond within 30 to 45 days, yet you have failed to respond. Failure to comply with these federal regulations by credit reporting agencies are investigated by the Federal Trade Commission, SEE 15 USC 41 ET SEQ. Y'all better don't play with me. I am maintaining a careful record of my communication with you on this matter. For this purpose of filing a complaint with the FTC, should you continue in your non-compliance, I further remind you that as in Winger versus TransUnion Corporation number 956445 CD Cal November 14, 1995, you may be liable for your unwillful non-compliance. Now, you may say, what's that? That's a case that was won against TransUnion for this reason, and we're able to use it because now it's standard law. For the record, the following information is being erroneously included on my credit report, as I have advised you on 2 separate occasions more than 75 days and again 40 days ago. If you do not immediately remove this inaccurate and incomplete information, I will file a formal complaint with the FTC. Should you continue to operate with complete disregard for the law, I intend to seek redress in civil action for recovery of damages, costs, attorney fees, For this purpose, I am carefully documenting these events, including the lack of response that's required under law from you. Additionally, please provide the name, address, and telephone number of each credit grantor or other subscriber. Under federal law, you had 30 days to complete your reinvestigation, yet you have failed to respond. Further delays are unexcusable. Please be advised the description of the procedure used to determine the accuracy and completeness of this information is hereby requested as well to be provided within 15 days of completion of your investigation. Sincerely, your name and your attorney. It's small, y'all. I'm sorry. Go to my website and buy it. But I'm telling y'all, don't play with me when it comes to this credit repair stuff. Don't even play with me when it comes to it. I've gotten a credit collection debt company shut all the way down. All right. I don't play when it comes to credit. So I just gave y'all the sauce. Let's go into this business credit. All of y'all entrepreneurs on here, inbox me tonight. I want to offer you, if you want, listen, it's no reason why you are using your personal money to fund your business, period. Hashtag no more in 2022. We are no longer using our personal money to fund our business. No more. Y'all with me? Hashtag no more. We about to get this personal credit right. And let me tell you the gem on the business credit, why I love business credit so much. I love business credit so much because it's small. I'm sorry it was small. I read it to you guys, but I do have it on my website. I love business credit so much because it is no limit to how much capital you can get. You know, when you getting stuff on your personal credit and you start keep applying for stuff, they start looking at what you already got. You got a credit card, 20,000, 5,000, 10,000. They may deny you because they may say, oh, you probably can't handle this amount of debt. When you're getting stuff in your business name, there is no limit to how much capital you can get. Do y'all not understand that? That's like a whole, that right there shuts everything down. That means if I got $50,000 over here and I need $100,000 over here, nobody don't even know I got $50,000 from over here. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I don't just bank with one bank. I bank with multiple banks. Honestly, you need to be banking with banks that's not even in your local region. You need multiple business accounts. You ain't got to really use them, but you want multiple access to money. You want multiple access to capital. Stop banking with the bank you've been with for 20 years, and when you need something, they won't even approve you for it. When your business needs some money, they won't even give you nothing. You've been banking with them all your life. Hashtag no more 2022. I'm about to take my business to people who value what I have. Banks love to do business with businesses. They love investors. They love businesses who invest. Literally, anything that we go and do, y'all, I promise y'all, we are a testimony. We just go, they say, come get the check. We just go get the check. Understand that. That's how you want to be. All right. You want to be in that position. No more passing over opportunities repeatedly. You want to be in a position where you got access to capital, 500,000, 200,000, 20,000, 10,000, 5,000. It don't have to be big money. It can be small amounts. But you just want to be in a position. You want to be in position. That's a fact. So let's do Q&A before I go. Make sure you inbox me. I got like over 50 messages that y'all ready to get started. I'm ready for y'all to get started too. We're going to go ahead and get y'all locked in before the new year, because after December 31st, that's a wrap for me. I'm launching my new program. I'm so excited. Personal credit will be a part of that program for my high-level entrepreneurs and business owners, but it's for the next level, period. So do y'all have any questions? I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. This is my way of giving back. This is you guys' Christmas gift, all right? This is you, hashtag come get the check. Yes, Jeremy, come get the check. This is my Christmas gift to you guys. I pray that it blesses you guys 100-fold. I pray that this was a phenomenal year for you. And I also pray that 2022 will be even bigger and better for you. I pray that there will be limitless doors open. I pray that God was just he would exceed, and he would super exceed your expectations. And anything you need is yours. I'm telling y'all, we are getting in position. All right. We're still on our 21-day Execution over excuses challenge has been great. I've been really enjoying it. I had 2 days. My spiritual mom these last 2 days, so I'm getting back active tomorrow, exercising in the morning. I'm so excited about that. But for those of you, if this live was for you, I hope you took notes. So I'm taking it down. I hope you shared this live with people. Let them know. Hashtag it's no more excuses in 2022. We don't need nobody in the family not ready to do what we need to do. We need that's how we break. That's how we build wealth. We build wealth when everybody has the sauce. We build wealth when we put each other in position. We build wealth, y'all, when we freely give. Do you not understand that, y'all? I just gave y'all something that I paid thousands of dollars for. Thousands of dollars for. You couldn't Google some of the stuff I just gave y'all, period. You couldn't find it. That basic, this ain't mine, that ain't mine, that's basic stuff. But when you do it the right way, and it's so much more. For my entrepreneurs and my business owners, I have so much sauce in the business game. Y'all, it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level. So if that's you want to get started with, you have a nonprofit organization. Matter of fact, if you're not even in business yet, you want to go ahead and create a business, even for tax purposes. You know, they just gave out all this money and you ain't had no business. No, create multiple businesses. Banks want to do businesses. You can have multiple businesses if you're not even utilizing them. Just have opportunity to get funding. Have opportunity to get money. All right. I love y'all so much. I gotta go. Visit my website, BriannaAnderson.com. Make sure you inbox me. You want to get signed up today. Don't tell me you want to sign up tomorrow. You sign up tonight. I'm going to stay up tonight and I'm going to sign you up tonight. My team is up. We're ready to sign you up tonight. Midnight, we done. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all soon. And no questions? Let me see. Question. I thought it was okay. If you have a business, how to get address without using personal address. Okay, Charmaine, that's in my building business ebook. You got to get the e-guide for that, girl. Because the whole goal is banks will deny you sometimes if you got the same address as your home, same phone number as your home. You know, it's a lot of stuff that I talk about in there. Even when you're doing these applications, you have to be careful. If it say how much your business making, you put 75,000, and it say how much you make, and you put 75,000, that's a denial. It's called data points. So you have to make sure certain stuff is set up and aligned correctly. That's why you need to get the business. I just gave a whole bunch of free information. So anything that you need and relates to anything like that, definitely go to my website. Don't be afraid to invest, period. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Let me tell y'all something real quick, real fast. If you are an entrepreneur and business owner, when you stop learning, you stop earning. Your next level is in what you are willing to invest in yourself. I'm not trying to work or be around nobody who's not ready or willing to invest in them own selves. And it may not be credit. It may not be business credit. I'm talking about your life, period. Don't be afraid to do what's best for you. And that's just what it is in 2022. It's no more excuses. It's no more excuses. It's go big or go home. You are a big deal and you matter. And if you don't understand that you are worth the investment, I'm going to talk about that in the morning. Meet me back on in the morning. If you don't understand that you are the highest value, I'm the highest value. When I sit at the table, I'm the asset. In my relationships and friendships, I'm the asset. I'm not the liability. In my conversations with people, I'm the asset. I'm not the liability. When I go to the bank, I'm the asset. I'm not the liability. And nobody who I'm in their life right now can actually say, I'm a liability. Come on. Oh, no. Baby, no. Assets over liabilities. All 2022. New rules. That's just new rules. Period. Don't have your business as your primary liability. You trying to make it an asset, but it's a liability right now because you're not properly structured. And another thing, you trying to be in business and you ain't got an entrepreneur mindset. That's why for many of you guys on here, I'm launching my mastermind in January, my high level mentorship program. Because a lot of people are trying to build businesses with a hustler's mentality, and you failing because you're wondering why. Because you got a hustler mentality, and it's a difference between a hustler and an entrepreneur. A hustler is just day to day. An entrepreneur is an entrepreneur for a season. We want to graduate to a business owner. We want to put systems in place. We want to develop the mindset. We want to develop the mentality. We want to get the self-development. We want to know the marketing. We want to know the branding. We want to know the systems. That's an entrepreneur. A hustler, they just sell. No, that's not what it is. And so, facts, new rules, you are the highest value. And put yourself where you see yourself. And what I'm going to say, I'm not talking about people when I'm going to say this, but the other day when they released the Jordans, everybody was talking about that, and I'm not talking about what people do with your money, because you do what you want to do. I'm not buying nothing if I ain't got no asset. You ain't finna catch me standing no line. I ain't finna make nobody else rich. Period. I order them online. But I'm not finna buy no name brand stuff. I just started wearing designers about a year ago. No lie. It's not that I could never afford it. It's because that I have priorities. And I put stuff in check. I'm not finna be an entrepreneur and no business owner if I ain't got no life insurance. And this is going a whole topic. I ain't got no health insurance. You just out here winging it. That's a hustler. You ain't got a business plan. That's a hustler. Come on. All of that. No. You trying to teach other people about credit and your credit jacked up? No. New rules. So, you're the highest investment. I got to go, y'all. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all soon. God bless you. Have a happy Tuesday.